Got kicked off of Noah's Ark. I turned my cheek to unkind remarks. There was two of everything and one of me. When the rains came tumbling down, I held my breath and I stood my ground. And I watched that ship go sailing off to sea. Take it back, take it back. Oh no, you can't say that. All of my friends are not dead or in jail. Through rock and through snow, the black wind still moans. Sweet revenge without fail. I caught a aisle seat on a plane, drove my English teacher half insane, making up jokes about bicycle spokes and a red balloon. So I called up my local DJ and he didn't have a lot to say, but the radio has learned all of my favorite tunes. Take it back, oh no, you can't say that. All of my friends are not dead or in jail. Through rock and through stone, the black wind still moans. Sweet revenge without fail. The white meat's on the run, and the dark meat's far too done. And the milkman left me a note yesterday. Said, get out of this town by noon. You've been coming on way too soon. And besides that, we never liked you anyway. Take it back, oh no, you can't say that. All of my friends are not dead or in jail. Through rock and through stone, the black wind still moans. Sweet revenge will prevail without fail. Sweet revenge will prevail without fail. Hey, we're playing Name That Tune tonight, so why don't somebody throw in the comments the name of that tune? And who wrote it, maybe? Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday Live, Name That Tune edition. And, we've got a winner already, I think. We're going to play the song, and you name the tune. And the way it's going to go tonight, hopefully people will participate. I know there are always lots of comments, so this gives you a reason to comment to try to get to guess the name of the song. And I thought we'd give points for the first commenter with the song name, and then a point for the artist and album. And but I guess that sort of brings an important strategical thing into play. Like, do you submit just the name of the tune, Or do you take the extra time to include the artist and album name, taking the chance that someone might scoop you on the comments? So a bit of strategy here. So think about it. I think Kelly's jumped in there, and I'm going to try to keep a running tally. This is sort of trying some new things here tonight with the show. So hopefully you'll play along with me and jump in. But I'm going to try to keep a running tally to see who is the champion Tuesday Live Name That Tuner. And you can try Shazam. I don't know if you're familiar with Shazam. It's a software thing, a little app you can get for your phone that you hold up to a song and it'll identify the song. You can try it, but I don't think it'll work. It might only work for Neil Old because he sounds a bit like Neil Young, but the rest of us don't sound much like anything except ourselves. And I think someone has named the first tune played tonight. And let's go take a look at the comments and see if we can see. Oh, look who we got here tonight. Let's check in with everybody who's in here tonight. We've got, there's me dropping a comment. Chris from St. Mary's, good to see you, Chris. And Kathy from Elmira. Happy Tuesday to you, Kathy. And Kelly, our good friend down in Eastern Ontario, got in by herself tonight. Yay, Kelly. And Stan McRae, good to see Stan. We always have Stan's pictures. Looking forward to that. Good friend Lee down in Lancaster, New York, and way out on the rock, our buddy David Ward on Norris Point, Newfoundland. You might want to look up at where that is on a map. It's a pretty nice little spot there. And there's Kelly with the correct answer. Sweet Revenge. Trip to Tahiti. I don't know if Tahiti's in, if there's a store at the Long Sault Plaza called Tahiti, you can probably go there, but there's no prizes. There's just the honor of being the top Name the Tuner. Oh, Chris cheated. So wait for someone else does. Oh, Chris? Oh, cheating. Yeah, well, just go Googling. I mean, I guess we are on the internet, so people can Google, but by the time you Google it, someone might get the answer right. So that's another chance you take when you're doing it. But that was Sweet Revenge by John Prine. Released, was actually on John's third album, which is of the same name, Sweet Revenge, and released in 1973. And so we have, I think we have someone up on the scoreboard here. So there's nobody else checked in yet. Feel on? Oh no. Well, Kelly, hope you keep playing. The game's not over yet. You haven't. Well, there's nobody. No, there's nobody anymore. We have somebody with. I'm going to have to do this, folks. It's going to be kind of on the fly. We'll see how this works. Kelly with a score of, we're going to give Kelly 1 point there. Just to kick it off, get things going. Thanks for Kelly jumping in, playing. Kelly's in the lead with 1 point, folks. So if you want to get involved with the game, jump in. We also have more great Stan McRae nature images tonight. And of course, great Name That tunes from the entire Tuesday Live cast. And here's one for you. I hope you'll take a shot at this one. David Ward's playing Name the Tune against Chris Ann Claus, like playing hockey against Connor McDavid. Yes, that is. Chris, we got Stan McRae out there too. Don't discount Stan. He's a player too. He knows a lot of songs. Hold it. I didn't start that song right. I missed the first important part. I want to make sure it's as close to the original as possible. Before all of this ever went down in another place, in another town, you were just a face in the crowd. You were just a face in the crowd. Out in the street, walking around, a face in the crowd. Out of a dream, out of the sky, into my heart, into my life. And you were just face in the crowd, out in the street, thinking out loud, a face in the crowd. Out of a dream, out of the sky, into my heart, into my life. You were just the face in the crowd. You were just the face in the crowd. Out in the street, walking around, a face in the crowd. A face in the crowd. A face in the crowd. Wow, let's see if someone jumped in there. Oh, points for compliments. Maybe. Hey, Pete, good to see you. Peter's here. Who we've got? Face in the crowd. Who's got Pete? Tom Petty. Tom Petty. Anybody else back there? No, bring it on, Stan. Yeah, we got Stan McRae too. Yeah, that's right. Pete. Okay, face in the crowd. Peter Welsh got it first. Face in the crowd. Kelly. Looks like Peter beat you to it, I think, by speed there. And oh, I don't know. Now I've got Peter showing in front of me. Now Kelly says she beat him to it. Uh-oh. We may have controversy already. And there's Kathy kicking in with the right answer. Pete, Kelly, and who's got, Pete, Tom Petty. Okay, Tom Petty, Peter Welsh got Tom Petty. Oh, and then face in the crowd. I'm going to, I don't know. I'm going to give Peter 2 points there. Whoa, hold on there, folks. Hold on. I've got to remember what I'm doing here. This could be interesting, but, oh, what happened there? Oh, that's right, I got your shift. See, I'm learning new things with my software here, and I thought, well, I'll just jump right into it. And I'll capitalize Peter's name. Peter with a score of 2. This could be challenging. What's happened there now? Okay, I'll move that. Let's move that down. There we go. It's going to be fun. A fun night here. We got lots of stuff going on. As you saw, I jumped ahead of myself there a little bit. We've got Willie coming up, and I think Willie's got a tune for us and to try. Oh, and there's Chris posting some more information. Well, that's right. It was released in the Full Moon Fever album. That was his first solo album. I got Chris bringing in some of the stuff here too. That's exciting. So we get some information about this, which is always fun. And well, we'll probably give Chris a point for something there eventually. But anyways, let's kick it off to Willie and see what he's got for us. Well, hey, y'all, Willie here. Good to see you on this Tuesday Live Name That Tune special. Glad to be here and glad to be doing a tune for you. I got one not too hard, but not too easy neither. And it's not too new, but it's not too old either. So somewhere in between, kind of that sweet spot, I hope. But hope you're going to guess it. I'm just going to jump right into her here and hope you enjoy it. And maybe someone out there will guess it. Needs a house up on a hill when you can have one on 4 wheels and take it anywhere the wind might blow. You don't even have to mow the yard, just hang a map and throw a dart. Pray to God the engine starts and go. Water and electric, need a place to drain the septic. Any KOA is A-OK as long as I'm with you. So come on, hitch your wagon to the living room I'm dragging. If I can't bring you to my house, I'll bring my house to you. Parking lots and county lines and counting mile marker signs. Buffalo and antelope all run. Greetings from Niagara Falls, one more postcard for the wall. off in our home sweet home away from home. Water and electric, you need a place to drain the septic. Any KOA is A-OK as long as I'm with you. So come on, hitch your wagon to the living room I'm dragging. If I can bring you to my house, I'll bring my house to you. Washington and Idaho and Oregon, and away we go to Tennessee and Arkansas. And we won't stop until we've seen them all. Till we've seen them all. So what else could you ask for? You don't even need a passport to see the whole world from our living room. So come on, hitch your wagon to the happiness I'm dragging. If I can't bring you to my house, I'll bring my house to you. If I can't bring you to my house, I'll bring my house to you. No matter where we go, I'll never be alone. Anywhere beside you is the place that I'll call home. Don't matter where we go, you'll never be alone. Anywhere beside you is the place that I'll call home. Well, thank you, Willie. That was a great version of that tune. Let's see if anyone guessed it. Oh, well, Chris talking about that song I did. Robert Chalmers. I'm not sure who Robert Chalmers is. Oh, that's right. I'm on the wrong thing. David Ward. People ask me what famous person that he has on speed dial. Always answer Willy Witherspoon. Of course, Willy Witherspoon is the most famous person David Ward would have on speed dial. Chris Clausen cheating. No points, of course. Chris, we know you're looking it up, but we appreciate the research you do. And Kathy Yardley with My House, Casey Musgrave. Wow, I'll have to see. No idea, Peter? Chris doesn't know the song either, but it's a hoot. It is a great song about an RV. Well, let's check with the man himself, see if we can get an answer on this. Hey, Rob, that song's called My House by Casey Musgraves off her 2013 album, Same Trailer, Different Park. According to Casey, the first house she lived in after being born was a mobile home. You know, Wanda and I lived in a mobile home, although it never went anywhere, so it wasn't real mobile. Maybe someday when the Tuesday Live virtual tip jar overfloweth, I can spend my share to buy an RV and head out on the road. Well, Willie, I think thanks for that information. I think you're going to be living in the shed for a little while longer, but we have a change in the scorecard here. Nice work, Kathy. See if I can do this without causing any... I know we have another number of Kathys here, Rob, so I'm going to put a Y behind that one. Whoops, what happened there? And we'll get Kathy with her 2 points. Kathy jumps into a tie for the lead with Peter at 2 points each. Nice, nicely done. We've got a scoreboard here, folks. We've got a keeps jumping up on me. We've got a scoreboard and we got a game. We got a game going here. So I'm going to do a song again. This is one of my song I've been doing for quite a while. Let me get a full camera up here. And I've been doing this song for a long time. One of the first songs I learned pretty early on, and it's a great tune. And I think someone's going to identify this one. Might even get it before I even kick into a word. You've been beside a man, you don't know what he wants, you don't know if he cries at night, you don't know if he don't. When nothing comes easy, old nightmares are real. You've been beside a man, you don't know how he feels. But once inside a woman's heart, a man must keep his head. heaven open up the door, where angels cheer to fair. Some men go crazy, and some men go slow. Some men go just where they want, some men never go. Oh, blame it on midnight. Ah, shame on the moon. Everywhere it's all around, it's comfort in a crowd, strangers' faces all around, laughing right out loud. Hey, watch where you're going, step light on your toe, until you've been beside a man don't know who he knows. Oh, blame it on midnight. Ah, shame on the moon. Oh, blame it on midnight. On the moon. It's usually extended solo at the end there, but I'm cutting it short because we want to get to more tunes tonight. We're having so much fun. And I see a bunch of comments there. Let me see what we got there. Oh, let's scroll that back, but I have to go back here now. Bob Seeger, we got it. Looks like Chris jumped in there in front of Stan. She just quick. Was jumping into that quick, and it looks like it's Bob Seeger. That's right, Chris. It's Bob Seeger and the Silver Bullet Band. And till you've been beside a man. No, you get close there. Shame on the moon. So Kathy jumps another point. Peter just jumped in behind her there, but Kathy jumping forward here. Let me make sure I get my scoreboard up ahead here so I don't jump ahead to something else I don't want to jump to. What else we got there, Kelly? I go on the wrong one there. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. Great tune. You almost had it. Hey, Waxy's here too. Good to see you, Waxy. Bob Seeger, homeboy for someone from Essex County. Oh yeah, that'd be fantastic. Some of the, oh, that's a Canadian station. You'd probably get some great American stations there too, wouldn't you, Chris? Down in Essex County. But we got, I think Kathy. Who got the points back there? I have to go back here and see. I think we got, Chris got a point, and I think Kathy got a point for getting the song right first. So Kathy, I'm going to jump in here and edit these scores. Kathy jumps into the lead. Oh, I'm going to have to, whoops. I'm going to have to move people around the lead. We're just going to have to go, I'm not going to be able to get everybody in here with moving this around. We'll be here all night as I type away here. So, but Chris on the board with a point. I'm going to assume that was a legitimate point. Chris, you got there. We'll keep our scores lined up there. So here we are. We're moving forward with the game. Thanks everybody for playing. Really appreciate that. Having a lot of fun with it. Waxy, he's a professional. I'm not sure whether professionals are allowed to play this game or not, but we'll see. I've got Stan coming on here, but I just want to do a little guitar retune here because I've got a song I want to play that I'm dropping it down into drop D tuning for those guitarists at home. Waxy probably knows this well as a musician. I need a tuner to do it. It's the it says name the tunes. You get right. Oh, we're getting right behind the scenes here on the show. I guess I should jump out into the camera view here so people can see what I look like. And I'm gonna have to change my harmonica here too. Boy, I really need a guitar tech on the show, but that virtual tip jar is not overflowing, so I can barely afford a guitar. A little low on a guitar tip. A guitar technician. Okay, now we're gonna send it out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's send it over to Stan, and it's got some of Stan's picks, and I'll just play a little music in the background, just keep things exciting. Thank you so much, Stan. Always fantastic set of pics from our buddy Stan down in Eastern Ontario. Amazing pictures. Those, that dancing, the dancing eagle and the owl shots. Fantastic. But anyways, thanks. We appreciate everything Stan does. In fact, I was thinking the other day, one of the rewind shows I'm going to do in the near future, I'm going to go back through some of the shows and pull out some of the best of Stan's picks, and maybe just run a whole show with just Stan's picks with me playing guitar in the background. That might be fun for a little rewind show. You can just sort of put that on and enjoy it like a beautiful piece of art in your living room, which TV isn't always a beautiful piece of art in your living room, is it? Touch the sand and look to see who's standing, waiting at your window, watching will they ever show. Can't you hear them calling? You know they have fallen on campfires cold and dark that never see a spark burn bright. Trails that brought them home echo names they've known. 4 days high and lonely, coming to you only here. You're the one they turn to, the only one they knew who'd do their best to be around when the chips were down. Roll on, rows of Cimarron. Dusty days are gone, rows of Cimarron. Shadows touch the sand and look to see who's standing, waiting at your window, watching will they ever show. Roll on, rows of Cimarron. Dusty days are gone, rows of Cimarron. Roll on, rows of Cimarron. Dusty days are gone, rows of Cimarron. Hearts like yours belong, follow in the dawn, wrapped up in a song, rows of Cimarron. Yes, I saw somebody. I was glancing at the comments there, and I saw somebody, I think, jumped on it. Let's have a look. See. Let me get things. Where's my mouse? I've lost my mouse now. Oh, don't you hate when you lose them? There. I found it. I found my mouse. And we go back. I thought it was Peter. Might have jumped on it. Well, back. Bob Seger, sorry. Back. Amazing. Windsor. Okay. We're still all the great. Yeah. Hi, Mary. Good to see you from out in Manitoba. Mary and John. Yeah, it was a great picture, Stan. Fantastic. Rose of Cimarron. Kathy King jumped in there in front there, and then Peter Welsh jumped in with Poco, the name of the band. Rusty Young, I think was Rusty Young songwriter, and was Timothy Schmidt. I'm not sure if he wrote it or not, but fantastic band, Poco. If you grew up in certain period of time, I think that song is probably like the 70s or something. I don't know if I wrote it down. Yeah, 1976, actually, on the album of the same name, Rose of Cimarron. Poco put out some great albums, kind of a bit of a precursor to the Eagles. Poco was very popular back in the 70s, kind of that country rock sound out of California. But fantastic, great band. Thanks for good guessing there, folks. So I think Kathy got 1 point, and I think Peter got 1 point. So we've got Kathy King. So I knew we'd have another Kathy on here by the time things came around. So let me get on my scoreboard here, see if I can. Kathy, Peter got 1 point there. So Peter jumps up to tie the lead with Kathy. We've got a real battle going out there for first place, and we've got Kathy King entering the game, which that's someone who knows her music as well. So I think this could get interesting, folks. Stick around. You don't want to leave and miss the name of the tune. I'm gonna get that right out of there. We don't really need. We know what we're doing. What's that? Okay, I'm gonna get that out of there. No, there we go. Now we need more space for all the people playing. Oh, somebody died of that. Sorry. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna send it over to our resident folk singer and fellow who claims he's the younger brother of Bob Dylan, Rob Dylan, and I think we know what artist he might cover, but let's send it over to see what Rob Dylan has for us tonight. How does it feel? Well, hey everybody, it's Rob Dylan here. Good to see you on this Name That Tune Tuesday Live show. Glad to be here to do a tune. Of course, probably going to do a tune of my big brothers, Bob Dylan tunes. So that kind of takes one of the points out of the equation. So I thought for this particular song, if you can get the name of the song, obviously, and what album it's off of, and the year of the album would be nice. But I already know it, so I can tell later if you want. But the other thing maybe you can do is what probably the most famous cover of this song is. Other than the one I'm about to do, the most famous cover of this particular song by my brother Bob. So you got a clue there. It's a Bob Dylan tune, and I'm just gonna rip it off here. Let's hope you like it. Must be some way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessman, they drink my wine, plowman, dig my earth, but none of them along the line know what any of it is worth. To get excited, the thief he kindly spoke. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that, and this is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now, the hour's getting late. All along the watchtower, the princess kept the view. Well, all the women came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the distance, a wild cat did growl. Two riders were approaching, the wind began to howl. Well, what do we have here? We've got, thanks, Kathy, that's very kind of you. Rob Witherspoon just left. David, that's a good guess. Not really, but it's a good guess for the show. That song usually comes up eventually. Tambourine Man. Kelly, I think you're just guessing. I think you're just going to go through the whole Bob Dylan catalog. And there Peter Wells jumps in. Boy, he's quick. All Along the Watchtower. Lazy Horse Miss. I don't know, where is Lazy Horse? He's around. Geez, there he is. He's in the building. John Wesley Harding. Nice. Covered by Jimi Hendrix. There we've got points. Oh, Kathy. It looks like Kelly jumped a little bit in front of Kathy there, I think. So I'm going to give 3 points here. I'm going to give Peter 2 for getting the album and the song, and I'm going to give Kelly a point for covering. And Kathy, that's close, but no cigar. And Chris, you should have known the best cover. Jim Ross jumping in there. Jimmy could have got a point too, but I don't know. Jimmy's on Facebook coming in. Maybe he had to jump over onto his computer. I know Jim and Lynn watch on TV a fair bit. So let's kick it across here and let's see if can we find the where's my scoreboard? Oh no, let's check out what Dylan.
Well, Rob, that song "All Along the Watchtower" was Brother Bob's 8th studio album, John Wesley Harding, released in 1967. You know, the musicologist Wilfred Mellers wrote that the song heroically confronts, in grandly swinging Aeolian melody, deeply oscillating bass and thrusting rhythm, the chaos of fallen man. Mellers considered that the sense of threat expressed in the lyrics was not exterior to the tune, which remains in its noble arches over its gravely descending bass, unruffled. Well, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it's a great tune, that's for sure. And you know, I guess the second most famous cover, other than that one I just did, is probably the Jimi Hendrix one, I'm thinking. So, anyways, back to you, Rob.
Well, thanks there, Rob. I see. I want to edit that. There we go. And Peter. So Peter, I think Peter picked up 2 points there. I think, didn't he, for that? And I think Kelly got 1 point. So Kelly jumping back into the game as well. Always fun. And I think, what else got there? I think we're all good. Jimmy almost jumped in there. Chris put some more information there. But anyways, let's, I've got a song. I didn't want all the songs to be super easy, so this one's a little harder. And, you know, I'm actually going to be a little surprised if someone picks this one up because it's pretty obscure, but it's a great tune. I started playing and I thought maybe I'll just throw that one in. And I'll give you a clue. It's not an original song because I thought about actually writing a new song and putting it in here and then have people try to guess, and whoever guessed the name, I would use that for the name of the song. Maybe I'll do that on a future Name That Tune show because it's kind of fun. I'm enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying it as well. But let me know if you know this song. It's a good one. Huntsman or a player that made you pay the cost, that now assumes relaxed positions and prostitutes your loss? Were you tortured by your own thirst in those pleasures that you seek, that made you Tom the Curious, that makes you James the Weak? Something going, something you call unique. Might have seen your self-pity showing as the tears roll down your cheeks. Soon you know I'll leave you, and I've never looked behind, 'cause I was born for the purpose that crucifies your mind. So come convince your mirror, as you've always he's done before, giving substance to shadows, giving substance evermore. And you assume you've got something to offer, secret, shiny and new. But how much of you is repetition that you didn't whisper to him too? Well, let's jump over to the comments board, folks, and see what we have. We've got some comments coming up here. Okay, let's go. Okay, one time you lose something. Okay, Peter. Sexto Rodriguez, Kathy, pulls that out of her hat, her musical hat. That is absolutely who it is, or also known simply as his last name, Rodriguez. And Chris, I cannot believe you're wearing his T-shirt at the moment. I'd almost give you a point for that if I had a picture. But Crucify Your Mind, that's the name of the song as well. And Chris mentions Sexto's story about, or Rodriguez, I guess, just the name he goes by, because there's a fantastic documentary called Searching for Sugar Man, which is, I think it was, because back when this album came out, which I think, let me see, I wrote it down here, so I'm going to have to take a quick look here. Did it 1970, and there's actually there's a documentary was done. I think you can find it on Amazon Prime. But it's basically when the album came out, it became very popular in South Africa during apartheid, and I think sort of as the youth kind of rebelling against the establishment in South Africa, and it became a super popular album, and there was sort of people in South Africa thought that Rodriguez had died. In fact, there were rumors going around that he'd actually killed himself on stage, which was pretty extreme. But if you check out the documentary, it's fantastic. And they actually go back to Detroit and they find him. He's still alive and living in Detroit. And he goes back, I think, and tours in South Africa where he's very popular. And so that's something it's fantastic. Check out that story. But I'm so impressed that Kathy King got this. This is kind of amazing to me that I thought I was going to stump you on this one. And so Kathy King takes a real jump ahead there. She's jumped right into this competition with the pulling out the rather obscure tune that we had there. I appreciate that, Kathy. But go check out Rodriguez. Fantastic music, and yeah, Kathy King is competitive. And Kelly's got it a little late. You saw the fantastic documentary. Kathy saw him perform live. That's pretty amazing. And then Chris has got the information there if you want to get more information about it. That's fantastic. Let's send it out to Dublin, Ontario, to our good friend Robbie O'Spoon.
Well, hello everybody out there in internet land. Robbie O'Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario, having a grand old time, swilling the pigs, and starting to think about planting the potatoes in a wee bit, but still need a little bit more time. Got to get rid of them, some of the snow, don't we? But anyways, for the name of the tune here, what have I got for you? Well, got a song. I didn't want to make it too hard on you, so I gave a fairly easy one here. So I hope you like it. I hope you can guess it, and remember to want to get the name of the song, the band, and the album, maybe the year of the album. That'd be the big tiebreaker, I guess. See the stone set in your eyes, see the thorn twist in your side. I wait for you. A sleight of hand and twist of fate. On a bed of nails she makes me wait, and I wait without you. With or without you. With or without you. Through the storm we reach the shore. Give it all, but I want more. And I'm waiting for you. With or without you. With or without you, I can't live. With or without you. And you give yourself away. And you give yourself away. And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. My hands are tied, my body bruised. She got me with nothing to win, nothing to lose. Yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. With or without you, with or without you, oh, I can't live. With or without you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. With or without you. With or without you, I can't live. With or without you. Oh, 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 oh.
Didn't Kathy King get 2 points? I thought I gave her 2 points, didn't I? I thought she jumped from 3 to 2, 1 to 3. We'll check the scoreboard when we get to the scoreboard next time. You too. There's Stan McRae jumping into the game. He got the band, and then Stan was going a little bit of strategy there to get a point. He went U2. He typed that in real quick, sent it, and beat the rush. And then Kathy got in with or without you. And then Peter was in right behind. And, oh, look at everybody jump in. U2, you mean that's okay, Kathy. The Stan already jumped on it. And with or without you on YouTube. YouTube. That's good. I would have given you a point there, Jim, if you would have been a little higher up. But I think Jim's out on the West Coast. Maybe it takes longer for his answers to get here. I don't know. And there Kelly jumped in with the right answer. Oh, lots of folks got in there. And Kathy, too. So let's see what Robbie has to say about With or Without You.
Well, Rob, that song's called With or Without You, and it's from U2's 5th studio album, Joshua Tree, which was released in 1987. Apparently the song was inspired by Bono's conflicted life as a musician and a family man. Kind of like the yin and yang of pig swilling and potato hilling, I guess. But anyways, it was featured on the television show Friends as the theme song of the relationship between Ross and Rachel. If you watch that show, you might remember that too.
That's right. I remember that vaguely. So who got some points there? We got Stan jumped into the fray with a. Let me see if we can squeeze Stan in here with his point. Excellent. Stan gets on the. Oh, I got. Don't worry about that. Stan gets a period too, and Stan's got a point. And I think Kathy. Oh, right. Kathy did get 2 points. Thanks you, David. She had 3. Now she has 4. Oh my gosh. I think she might have jumped into the lead. You were right, David. I had her incorrect number of points. Thanks for pointing that out. That's why we have folks in the crowd like that. But we're going to kick it ahead here now to I think you hear him out there. I heard him. Oh yeah, I hear him there. Yeah, he's in the house. Neil Old and Lazy Horse.
Well, hey everybody, it's Neil Old here, and well, look who's I got here with me tonight. Yeah, that's right, Lazy Horse in the house, so at least got his nose sticking in the wind anyways, but we're going to do a song for this Name That Tune, and of course, you figure if Neil Old and Lazy Horse are doing it, it's probably going to be a Neil Young tune, so there won't be any points for guessing the artist on this one, but if you can guess the title and the album and maybe the year the album came out, that might be a good one to throw an extra point there or whatever. So anyways, get Googling there, folks, and here we go. Kick it off there, Lazy. One of these days, I'm gonna sit down and write a long letter to all the good friends I've known. And I'm gonna try to thank them all for the good times together. For so apart we've grown. One of these days, I'm gonna sit down and write a long letter to all the good friends I've known. One of these days, one of these days, one of these days, and it won't be long. It won't be long. And I'm gonna thank that old country fiddler, all of those rough boys who played that rock and roll. I never tried to burn any bridges, and though I know I let some good things go, one of these days I'm gonna sit down and write a long letter to all the good friends I've known. One of these days, one of these days, one of these days, and it won't be long, it won't be long.
my Canadian prairie home. My friends are scattered like leaves from an old maple. Some are weak and some are strong. But one of these days I'm gonna sit down and write a long letter to all the good friends I've known. One of these days, one of these days, one of these days, and it won't be long, it won't be long. One of these days, one of these days, one of these days, and it won't be long, it won't be long. One of these days, one of these days, one of these days, and it won't be long, it won't be long. Well, thank you, Neil and Lazy. Great tune. Peter jumped in with One of These Days, Stan McRae, Neil Young. Good guess there, Stan. Although, as pointed out, not giving any points for that. But Kathy, One of These Days, yes, from Harvest Moon, 1992. Anne, good to see you, Anne. Over on YouTube, One of These Days. Oh, won a Juno for Album of the Year, too. Oh, Ron, I was worried Ron was going to be here because I think he would have got a lot of this stuff. I know Ron knows a lot of knows music as well, another music guy. But that's okay, Ron. We'll catch you next time on the Rewind, and we'll catch you maybe next week. And then, there's a little bit open letter. Stars here, the Beatles. That lovely. I'm not sure where that came from. Nice version, a wonderful song. Take a stab at the closer song. I will do that song for you, Ron, in a minute. I won't move that around too much here, but let's get Neil to confirm what actually that song we just listened to was.
Well, Rob, One of These Days is off the album Harvest Moon, which was released in 1992. Neil was singing about how as we get older, we start to lose touch with old friends, but you still think about them and the good times you had together, and you wonder how they're doing. Think about trying to get in touch with them, but then you don't, and, well, someday I'm going to write a long letter.
Well, as Peter's supposed to have 5. I don't know what happened there. I must have deleted him. Peter is supposed to have 5 points. Kathy pointed that out, and I did go in. So I give Peter 5, and I couldn't give him another one because he got a point there. So he has 6 points, and I think Kathy got 2 there. So she, whoops, that was the wrong button. Whoops, what happened there? Oh, no, Kathy got no points. We'll fix that, Kathy. Don't you worry. And I think that was all the points for that round. The final round, actually. So we do have Peter with, my Siri thing's up on my screen. I hope she doesn't decide to start talking to me. But we've got Peter with 6, Kathy Yardley with 5, Kathy King with 4, and Kelly with 2, and Chris and Stan with 1 each. Thanks everybody for Make Tuesday Live great. Yeah, that's right, David. Thanks everybody for playing tonight. It's been a fantastic show. I've had a lot of fun. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've had a great time with it. It's been a good show. Thanks to everybody who's participated with it. I'm not sure. Siri was trying to talk to me there. I don't know if you heard her or not. But thanks to Stan McRae for his always fantastic pictures. I don't know how he does it, but he keeps doing it. We certainly appreciate it here on Tuesday Live. And also the cast and crew, Rob Dylan, Neil Old and Lazy Horse, Robbie O'Spoon and Cousin Willie for sharing their songs and helping us do this Name the Tune. It's been fun. We're going to do this again. I think I'll try to get a little bit slicker with my production here. And, of course, the executive producer, Carol. Maybe I should get her doing the tally and the points. and keep it a little bit so I'm not juggling so many balls here. But thanks for watching, folks, and keeping track of my bad point counting. The talented Tuesday Live animation department, and we certainly appreciate everybody who supports the show as a patron, contributing to our virtual tip jar. I think the tip jar link's in the description down there tonight. Sharing, liking, commenting, and just being part of the audience. Appreciate you being here. I'm going to be hanging out at the virtual after party on Zoom, so check it out if you're interested. We always have lots of fun there. We don't always talk about the show, but we talk about various things. And next week, well, what about next week? I'm going to send it back out to Dublin, Ontario. We'll hear about next week.
Well, hello everybody out there in internet lands. Robbie O'Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario. Just having a grand time, swimming the pigs. But wanted to let you know about my 4th annual St. Paddy's party. That's right, 4 years we've been doing this now. We're having it on March 14th. That's a Tuesday night, of course, Tuesday live, 7 o'clock Eastern party time, But we're going to have lots of Irish music and maybe some guests and stuff, so hope you can come out. And, well, if you miss it, we might do it again on Friday night on St. Paddy's Day. So get yourself some Guinness and, well, come out and see me do some Irish tunes and do some stuff on March 14th, 7 p.m. Eastern party time here on Tuesday live on your internet, wherever you're tuning in your internet, that sort of thing.
Well, whoa, I think Robbie's got to let off in the coffee, I bet. But anyways, thanks for watching tonight, folks. I'm going to close it out with the song. You know what song I'm going to do here. It's the song I do in about 97.5% of the ending song shows. I end with this song. And thanks for being here tonight, and we'll see you next week, if we don't see you at the after party, at our big St. Paddy's party with Robbie O'Spoon. That's going to be a lot of fun. So don't miss that one. Tell all your friends. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love? Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up in a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. We'll only be here for a very short time, to lie in the sun and sip sweet wine and just love. It'll all be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. I'm not gonna try, I'm just gonna do it. If you join with me, we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. You find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You find the only thing that we really need now, it's just love. It's hard to just love in a world full of hate. If we get started now, it won't be too late to just
just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. With just love. Just love.